just about done here. I got my bike all kitted out. It's looking sick. Got everything in one place, packed as much as it can go. No room left on the straps. 170 ounces of water. Enough for 2 full days. Enough food. Whole ton of weight. Full bladder. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. And after that, I'll get moving. It didn't take me long to get lost. No, I haven't even left Salida yet, and I already had to cross through some private land and sort of triddle a bunch of cacti. Although I think we're on the right path now. It's just tough using my watch as navigation for the first time. I feel like I've only it's been about an hour. The pants are already coming off. It's way too hot. We're coming up on the old quarry. Abandoned quarry. Ooh. I don't think I'm gonna go around that rock one-handed. I'm surprised to even find water out here at all. I brought in all of my water because I wasn't expecting to find it. Look at this. And a nice abandoned quarry. How safe. I think I could drink it. My hair would dry. It almost looks like there's a diving platform built into a rock wall over there. I'll be honest, I did take a little walk through before, but I want to do it again because the second I saw this area, it made me think I was in Red Dead Redemption 2 because it's just like right out of it. No, perfect campsite. Set up right here. Safe point, sleep, cook your meal, brew your espresso. And get ambushed by bandits because look at all of this high ridgeline. Actually makes me nervous because like if I were to be attacked by a mountain lion, I'd be here. Well, I think I finally reached the Aspens. Sad that there's no leaves. If anything, there's actually dead leaves on the ground, which is kind of surprising. Never seen that before. Things are going well. Average speed maybe of like 3.5, which is kind of crazy. We're about 15 miles in. I just passed like a forerunner full of people, like a couple years older than me, and they're all like, woohoo, yeah, you got this, keep going. It's not a race, but thank you. Kindness is genuinely contagious, especially in nature. In the city, people are just assholes. I just have to crest that ridgeline right there. And then I'm done for the day. I'm basically in the final stretch right now, which is crazy because I'm way ahead of schedule. Like expecting 6 hours, I'm about 4 hours and 30 minutes right now. Pretty wild. Might push on a bit further, but it's risky because after this ridge is a descent into a valley. And in that valley, it's going to get colder, much colder than up here. That's because cold air sinks, especially at night. And at night in the mountains, cold air sinks. It flows down the in-between mountains, sort of like a river of cold air. So if you're in a valley at night, you're gonna be hit by that river of cold air, and it's gonna feel maybe like 5 to 10 degrees cooler. That's an overreaction than it might otherwise. Well, I made it to the top. This view is incredible, though. It was real steep in the slice. This last part, like worst part. It's starting to get much cloudier too. Wind's kicking up and feel a bit of a chill. Found a good spot to set up, but I'm thinking over there might be better, right in that other clearing, just because it's a little bit closer to the main trail. It's a gamble, but I think I'm gonna go check out that other area. I just think I found something cool. Sorry. But I mean, man, isn't this just like perfect? Hell yeah, I'm glad I came down. Crazy, but in here I have my tent. First step is going to be to fill this little bag. This is actually my tent's steak bag. I'm going to fill this with rocks. Last one. Now we're going to take one end of our 75-foot paracord and tie it to the end of our bag of rocks. Keep in mind, I know no knots other than a shoelace and a simple tie-off, but that seems to work, so simple tie-off it is. I'm sure you can see where this is going from here, but now we're going to go take a look at the perfect anti-bear tree. I guess before we find our tree, we first have to talk about what makes the perfect bear tree. That being said, I'm not an expert on this. I watched videos. This is very much so baby's first bear tree. So we want it to be more than 18 feet, 12 to 18 feet above the ground. That way the bear can't reach up, even if it's on tight legs, and swipe at it. 2, we want the tree or the location of the food bag itself to be at least 6 feet away from the trunk of the tree. That way a bear can't grab out of the line. Also, if a bear is hanging down from another branch, a more sturdy branch higher up, it might be able to reach it, even if it is 6 feet. So that's like the bare minimum. And then finally, we want it to also be hanging 6 feet down from any given branch. That way the bear can't, well, like I just said, crawl down and grab my food and turn it into a smoothie, which you will then eat, and I will not. Looking over here, we have a couple better options. So, while I did say that other tree is a bad choice because it is dead, this tree is at least half alive, and I believe that the first branch of this tree will hold, if not the other tree. So, I'm gonna go give it a shot. Now we're gonna go give it a good old throw. Wish me luck, although, because it never works on the first time. It's like right on the end. Perfect. Oh man, this is perfect. So I'm just gonna grab the other end of this and try and lower down my bag until I can just about grab it and pull it down the rest of the way. And perfect! Look at that, now we have two lines set up. I have a dedicated rock bag, because after just one try, it already ripped my little steak bag. I feel so bad about it too. Oh, well. Check it out. This is my cooking setup. Before I was using a large jet boil. It took up a lot of space, made a lot of noise, and at the end of the day, all it did was just boil water a little bit faster, which is cool, but it wasn't quite, literally. So, inside this little one, I got a very tiny little stove. If I go down an unboxing, I got a very small mini bakeliter. And then I have my fuel, which I can pull out just by pulling on this cloth, which also is very nice to clean up things. This is the little stove, little tiny stove. And look, very small. Very beautiful, very powerful. Only issue is wind. That's this little guy's weakness, which could be a problem tonight. But I have a perfect little, in the awning I believe it's called, of my tent, I can set up a little shades or windbreak so I can boil water. Alright, sun's starting to get low. It's still there, but it's getting low. And it's getting colder. So, I'm gonna get started. I'm gonna get dinner started. Yes, sir. We got our water going. Alright, finished my water. Now it just has to sit with the, I believe it's chicken coconut curry. It's one of those dehydrated meals. Go take a walk. I mean, wow. Alright. Doesn't look too bad. Definitely doesn't smell bad. Ready to go, hang it up. And would you look at that? Our nice little rope is sitting here waiting for us, just like we set it up earlier. So, first thing I'm going to do is tie this end through the loop of the dry bag. Got it attached. Now, we're going to pull it up. Come on, stay up there. Oh no. Okay, back to the bag of rocks. Instead of a bag of rocks, we're going to go with a single rock. We'll have to go again. Yes, works. Worked. There we go. So it's over 2 branches instead, which I think is fine. But we got our rock. Bag, rock. We have our line. Here's attempt number 2. Look at it go! It's going! must be how they did witch trial. It's like weird. Check it out though. We got our bag. It's hanging. It's hanging pretty far up too. No bears climbing up there. I think I'm not the best with bear patterns yet. Okay, so now we're gonna take this end of our rope and we're gonna tie it off to a tree because I hope that bears aren't smart enough to know how to attack the line, this line. This tree should look well enough, right around that branch right there. Okay, all set up. A rope going all the way up there, connected to our bag, which is dangling right here. All set up. All in all, I'm very proud of what I've done. I can't even tell if you can see my face, but very proud. I think with that, it's time I retire for the day. It's gonna be a cold morning, much colder than it is now. But our bike weighs 70 pounds probably because we brought a shit ton of clothing. So I should in theory be ready for it. Gonna be testing some new gear. We'll have to see how it goes. I don't know. Anyway, that's all. Later. It's about 7 in the morning. It's more than late enough to get up. So might as well get to it. It's a bright morning. It was a bright night too. Our northernmost points. Now we start heading back south. You can see all the way in the distance that ridge with a dry, empty looking right side to it. It's not actually dry and empty, those are all aspens. But anyway, I was camping up there. It's about 5 miles, probably 45 minutes. I've lost 1 pair of shorts and 1 jacket. Come across some antelope, I think it was. Saw something fast, see me from far away and run away. Deer don't do that. I don't know what it was. I don't think bobcats are out here. Maybe it was a mountain lion. Do a bit of a guessing game. Over there, those 2 mountains. The first one on the left, I believe, is Tabaguche. Maybe. Forget the other one. Is it Shavano? Either way, important to note, all 3 of these is Ontero. I think. And I should know too, because I've biked it. Third, this one here. It's hard to see on this camera. That one is Princeton. All these 3 or 4 are all bikeable. And one day, I'm going to be the one to bike them. Well, I made it to the top of the pass. Now this is pretty cool. From up here you can see the quarry that we went down in yesterday. From there you can see the trail going all the way over there until it disappears, but from then you can sort of guess where it goes. Made it back 4 hours, like 30 something miles. That's Spectacular.